how you doing? I know not of what you were going to say, nor what Kirst has cooked up for us, but she has edited together a video for us to watch as we take our adventure on this execution today. If you would like to join the Discord, feel free to join at the link. And in case things end a bit early and we would like to continue the festivities, we will be having ice cream after the event. So I am very excited to see what we are about to get into, and I hope that you are too. As I said before, this will be a blind reaction by me. I know not of what you guys have submitted. I have not peeked. I have just been sent the video. I have the video open. So, yeah. Who's ready? For those unaware, this is like a sequel event to my appendix funeral that I held in July. I wasn't expecting to hold a sequel event at all, but here we are anyway. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, because I don't know what it's going to be, but it's about to get real intense in here. Friends. Howdy and welcome everyone, it's your semi-local multi-dimensional Luxtra Globally. Feel free to call me Kiam if you would like. Hear ye, hear ye! Gather one and gather all, for today is the execution of thine wisdom teeth. These teeth have been causing quite a ruckus lately. They have been going around and causing trouble for many a people, mostly myself, but many a people. Their crimes are as follows. Yes, the wizard is in the spirit of killing the teeth. The crimes of which this gang of bandits has been charged with starts with attempted murder. That's right. These 4 teeth here, these hooligans have tried to murder me. They have tried to murder me. They've tried to murder other people. They've tried killing other animals. They have tried to kill my voice. They have tried to kill a sense of humor, but that will not persist. We have caught these criminals in the act. We have caught them in the act before they could lay a finger on anyone, but their intent was made clear. They have also been charged with battery. They have, in fact, they have hurt me. They have been pushing against the rest of the teeth in my mouth for too long. It has been painful. A very painful couple of months as it grew wrong in my mouth. They could not handle the amount of space they were given, and they wanted more. They were greedy. They wanted more than what I could give it. And so they tried to push away those around it. They tried to take advantage of those teeth that were around it. Specifically because they were not satisfied. They couldn't handle it. And as you see before you, the wisdom teeth are lined up behind me, this gang of bandits. They have also been charged with public indecency, Shame on these 4 teeth. They are naked. They are incredibly naked. We had provided them clothes for their execution, and yet they still chose to arrive here in the nude. They should know better. They should not be nude. And now as you see, they will be killed in the very state of which we had caught them, because they refuse to wear clothes and they are scaring the public. They have also been charged with public intoxication. Their crimes, while addled with the alcohol of the mouthwash of which they had consumed on the regular. They have been crazy. They'd been saying quite a few crazy things. They had threatened to bite people. They had bitten people. They would threaten others with murder. They were causing quite a ruckus. Threatening to rob people. These teeth are too dangerous to keep on the streets, and thus they must be executed today, especially due to their conspiracy and their treason. Their treason against the crown of Meridia. They deserve to die today on this blade. A coronectomy, as their heads are chopped right off of their bodies. Who's with me as we start this execution? Good. And you see, they stand motionless in shock as they finally realize the consequences of their actions. However, upon speaking with the teeth directly, they feel no remorse. And they refuse to give any further comment. Get off the stage, no one wants to see dead teeth! What? These hooligans have been terrorizing the streets for months, years. So much so that they had fought a dentist before. And yet you sympathize? You sympathize with the teeth? For shame, Randomize! We are doing the general public a service in executing these teeth. A body controlling their lives. They have been rid from said body, and yet they continue their life of crime. They feel no remorse for their actions. In fact, the ringleader said that they would continue, and now that they are free, they will just do it more. Cabbage. We will see. Now, of course, I am merely the host of this event. So, of course, I must open the floor because there are plenty of victims of the teeth, and there are plenty of people who would like to take the stage today to talk about the teeth and explain to us why the teeth deserve to die. So, without further ado, shall we start to hear from the victims? Why are you pregnant? Hello? Blue, Blue, why is everyone, hey, Do we need to act being do we need to add child neglect to the crimes of the teeth? Like, are they to the do we need to hit the teeth with child support before they die? Is that what's going on? There's a tomato with a baby. What the hell? The baby isn't even born yet. What'd the baby do? But as I said, there are plenty of people who have come forward today bravely to talk about their stories and explain to us why these teeth deserve to die. So it is only fair that I step off the stage for a brief moment. Mpreg is real. Congratulations, man. I'm so happy for you. I wasn't expecting to find out that Mpreg becomes canon at the Wisdom Teeth execution, but you know what? Might as well. You know, we're executing Wisdom Teeth. It can't get that much weirder. I'm gonna be a proud father or mother, man. I don't know. Whatever your heart desires. I think you could play the role fine. I just hope that the other parent is not the teeth. But yes, without further ado, let me take a step off of the stage so that you may hear the testimonies of the victims, aside from me, of course. It's fine, she's a 10 feet! Okay. I'm sorry for your loss, man. As a reminder, I do not know what these victims are about to say. So this will be my genuine reaction to the victims' statements. The only thing I have seen is this first frame. And it seems that, Cursed has returned as a nun. So without further ado, please let me know if you cannot hear the video. And we will be stopping every so often to discuss the testimonies. Is this loss? We will stop every so often so that we can hear the testimonies.
Why, hello there. Welcome. Are you here for it? For the event that's happening today? Oh, is that so? Well, I would be elated to accompany you on the way there. My name is Cursed. If you attended the funeral of a Mr. Alpendix, oh, I can't imagine you did. It was quite close-knit. But if you did, I was the nun that presided over such a prestigious event. Now, of course, at the time, our attendees were very violent, angry, chaotic, and it shocked me quite a bit. But
this is true.
in recent times, I've grown quite desensitized to the idea of death. But I think that's why this is so exciting for me. Another big event. Another death. Dare I say, the most spectacular kind of death of all. An execution for the world to see.
Are you sure you're a nun?
We don't want to be late. The only unfortunate thing is Cloverly is waiting for us upstairs, and we're stuck in the sewers. I know. It's a horrible shortcut, but you're down here too. We're going to have to spend some time climbing this conveniently placed ladder. But if only we had an expert to help us climb up the way there.
Oh, what?
Word, is that Solid Snake?
Why is Snake here?
I think he's the perfect candidate to help us climb.
Snake?
So, Mr. Snake, take it away.
What the hell? Why is he here? What?
with feeling and flew right through the night. What a dream. I'm brushing and I'm flossing too.
This is awesome. This is great.
Blaming your girl, but you're still on stream. I give my team not for wisdom, but for you. In my line, there'll be no black there.
Oh, that vibrato.
Grime, it's the way I brush through you. I'm still on a stream, paste eater. Someday you go through the pain. Someday you feel on the mouthwash. This ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we seek of light. I give my teeth, not for wisdom, but for you. In my life, there'll be no black there.
That vibrato is crazy, though.
Grime, it's the way I brush through you.
And she hit the high note.
I'm still on the street, paste eater.
Why-
I'm still on the street, paste eater.
That's awesome. What the hell? I love the parody. That's amazing. I'll be real randomized. I don't know either. I don't know what I just witnessed either, but that was kind of awesome. I feel like I dreamt that. Like I feel it was actually kind of fire. It's kind of amazing. Paste eater's crazy. I thought at some point she's just like, I'm still on a toothpaste eater. It's really cool. I'm assuming that song must be from Metal Gear's the game Snake's from, right? It must be from there. The parody's fire. That's just amazing. We met Solid Snake at the combination execution baby shower. Don't call my wisdom teeth execution. The combination execution baby shower. That's crazy. Are we distributing the wealth of the teeth to the pregnant mothers in chat? Is that what we're doing? We can. I guess if we're killing them anyway, we might as well put their fortune to good use. We'll support. You know what? It's almost International Women's Day. At least 2 pregnancy. Yeah, we got the two mothers in chat. It's amazing. Wow. One of them owes me child support. Yeah. Don't worry. You'll probably get their assets when they die. Alright, I'm so curious. What's next?
Thank you, Mr. Snake. I hope you have a wonderful time at the execution. Well, now that we've climbed to the top, we should meet up with the others. Oh, but I would be so depressed if we missed out on all of these wonderful pieces of contemporary art.
I see the
showcasing
biscuit
how
art.
people really feel about wisdom teeth. About these wisdom teeth. Don't you want to feel their anger? Their rage? Or dare I say, their sympathy?
Their sympathy.
Look, take a look at this one.
What?
It's oddly poetic, isn't it? It clearly has some sympathies toward wisdom teeth.
Why is wisdom
But it's
spelled like
very-
that?
Sweet. I almost feel the artist's perspective. Now, I believe this one was done by a friend of Cloverley's, who I'm going to keep nameless, but they did an excellent job on this.
I know who it is.
But to be quite honest, I'm not here for tooth-sympathetic art. Quite the opposite, actually. Which is why my personal preference was submitted by a Miss Lonely Biscuit. Look at her anger. Look at her rage.
Is that a banana sticker or just a straight banana?
Those wisdom teeth. I feel it, too. I feel it burning inside of me. And it makes me oh so excited to see them decrowned.
Why'd you say it like that?
Come on, we don't want to be late, especially to the beginning trials. I hear they actually have a wisdom tooth sympathizer here to perform defense.
We have a sympathizer?
Peculiar.
Hello to all of you who have come here today for the execution of the 4 wisdom teeth. The 4 wisdom teeth have been accused of inciting and committing violence towards Cloverley, our beloved streamer, to the point where they had to be medicated. It is truly bad fate. But now they are being punished with execution of the highest order. Now, all we know of the situation is that they have caused great harm to Cloverley. Is that the truth?
Yeah.
You see, there's one thing all of us have failed to take into account this whole time. That would be the wisdom teeth side of the story. You see, all we know is what we've heard from Cloverley. We know nothing from the wisdom teeth side of the story. There's a good reason for that. Because Cloverley is trying to get rid of those who know too much. The wisdom teeth have been by Cloverley's side for years. Years, I tell you. They have seen everything. Now, Cloverley is trying to silence them because they know too much. But I will not be silenced. I will spread the truth. You see, Cloverley has done many atrocities. They've committed many crimes, such as the dinero heist of 1900s. Yes.
What?
The dinero heist, truly a crazy heist of magnus proportions, and they are trying to hide it by killing off the 4 people that knew about it, the 4 people that partook about it, the wisdom teeth. Loaf is not just a streamer. They are a criminal, a crime boss, someone who harmed others for their benefit. They are not an innocent person. Innocent person is on that stage right now.
Yeah,
Those
me.
4 innocent wisdom teeth are about to be executed. We shall not be silenced. Cloverley, you, the true villain.
Ugh, what a tepid display.
What in the hell kind of conspiracy theory? The dinero heist of the 1920s? Huh? Working for the CIA? Why would I be working for the CIA? The government's corrupt enough as is. The truth is that, what? Why are you, what kind of... You're just saying, there was literally no evidence at all for Rathan's claims, and you were just siding with it. For one, I don't think I've actually been in a universe in the 1920s, have I? I keep saying this until I get a reaction. I escaped the van, I'm back. Welcome back, Prime! I'm so glad you escaped the van. I hope you're okay. I'm glad you're alive, man. I'm so why were you in the van? Should I be afraid? She has as much evidence as you do about their accusations. Dog, what? What do you mean? Truly, I don't know what the dinero heist would be. Unless, I mean, it's possible that... Ah, shit, P.O. Now, okay, let me clear this up. Sometimes, when we enter a world together, P.O. will sneak out of my bag and eat something. And then I only find out later, and then I'm like, P.O., what the hell? Yeah, dinero means money in Spanish. Yeah, but we also say dinero for the bits that is P.O.'s food. Which, speaking of which, I saw the wisdom teeth in the van. Whoa! Wait. They were in the van? Wait, were they driving the van? Did they kidnap you? Do we have to add kidnapping to their charges? We have a new witness statement? Potentially? Prime, have you been kidnapped by the wisdom teeth? They were in the van, so were they driving the van? Have we got new information? Does wisdom teeth is gay? Alright, but being gay is not a crime. Not in this court. Well, not kidnapped by them. Oh. Why were they in the van with you? They were there, though. Ah, so they were... Oh, they were also kidnapped. Why were they kidnapped? The plot thickens. The plot thickens, guys. What? Why were they... Something about the appendix? Oh, I see. Appendix. The criminal mastermind you are. Perhaps what we should have held for our appendix was no funeral. Maybe the anger and the rage was correct. Been gone since the appendix saga. I think he's alive. You think he's alive? What? Wait, what a plot twist! He faked his death? He's still out there? What? Wait, this is crazy. Wait, you're so Appendix was driving the van and kidnapped the wisdom teeth and you? Is that what I'm getting? You have to kill him for Fred. What do you do to Fred? So the wisdom teeth are also victims, but it doesn't excuse them of their crimes. As you saw, there is still the issue of public indecency. That's right. Perhaps the saga of Appendix will continue. Perhaps we must hold an investigation. We'll have to look around And we may have to take him to trial. Appendix clearly wanted something from them, though. It's strange. Probably information. He got away. He probably thought he could get it. I wonder if that's why we were able to catch the wisdom teeth so easily. Perhaps a trial. A trial. I don't know why or what he needed, but it can't be good. You're right. Whatever it is, it can't be any good. He's planning something. And he likely conspired with the teeth behind us. Even if the teeth were kidnapped, as you say, the information that they could hold could put all of us in danger. Yeah, what if he outlasts the trials? There's no outlasting me. And for the record, these wisdom teeth were particularly pushy for most of my time with them. They like to push me and the other teeth around. It wasn't fun hanging around them. And their public intoxication was really scary, to the point where I have sworn off all alcohol myself. So it turns out this is the new Globally lore drop. Guys, I made it to the lore. Me escaping's part of the canon. Prime is canon. Prime's canon! We are gonna have to hold an investigation. We're gonna have to look for him and see if we can find answers. We likely will not find those answers today, but hopefully these teeth can be brought to justice for their crimes. Even if their crimes are unrelated to the event that Prime is discussing. We will bring them to justice. And we will make sure that these atrocities can never be committed again. That no one shall be hurt at the hands of Appendix, nor these teeth, ever again. Let me know if I am needed for further questioning. Yes, thank you. We may require your testimony in a later date. Thank you so much for your insight. This was important information. Now, we still have some testimony to hear for this execution. So it is important that we give those people the stage to speak. After all, we have no idea what kind of evidence will be brought forward. Wait, why are you getting back in the van? Wait a minute. If Appendix is driving the van, what, did y'all take a pit stop? Did you just go take a pit stop real quick? They had candy? What do you mean? You're not supposed to get in a van with strangers. What are you doing? Just because Appendix still has his sweet tooth. Yeah, you can't. Hey, we got candy over here. We got Swedish fish. Yeah, see ya. But don't go in the van. Maybe? Why are you going? But what if the strangers have candy and need help finding their puppy? They're probably lying. They like to lie for fun. But yes, I'm gonna rewind a few seconds. We're gonna hear Rathan again. Let's see what... We should execute the van. Yeah, Dong and Rampa execution the van.
The true villain.
Ugh, what a tepid display. lies and misery. It's all it is, really. But it is interesting, isn't it? To see how the other side thinks. The strange delusional world they live in. Ah, well. I'm quite excited. Today has been normal for me. No wacky tricks, no crazy turns of events, no magic. I'm quite excited. I get to see a genuine, live wisdom tooth execution without any
Objection!
The wizard!
Hello again, my illustrious friends. It is I, the wizard. Now, as all of you may remember, last time I crashed a party such as this, I proposed a wonderful, fantastic replacement for our favorite streamer's previous offender. Compliments to the chef and apologies to the nun, yes. However, circumstances have changed. For this time, we have the fantastic honor of a still living criminal to prosecute.
What?
Yes! That's right, my friends, you understood that, right? That means we get to have a real trial. But it appears we have no lawyers in this courtroom. Seems I left them behind when transporting the background. Well, when in doubt, magic it out. And lo, in the absence of any true legal counsel, I am taking the role of prosecution. Will our defendant please take the stand?
What? This is wait a minute.
Wisdom teeth, will you please state your name and occupation for the court?
Nothing? You're not gonna say anything?
Yes, well, they are teeth. This should be easy given the circumstances. Introducing to the court, Wisdom Teeth. Occupation, dental hygiene and upkeep. The defendant is on trial for the incapacitation of Cam Clovelly, interdimensional Lexter and beloved streamer. The time, Clovelly was simply hopping from world to world, bringing joy to all inhabitants as usual. When suddenly, a sharp stab of pain was felt from inside their mouth. Ouch! Oh, such a debilitating feeling. Pray tell, jurors, what could this pain have been? Indeed. Clovelly rushed to the nearest dentist's office to find the cause of this disturbance, and at the scene of the crime, they found the defendant pushing through Clovelly's gums! So very horrible indeed. The cause of pain so deep as to stop our beloved streamer from speaking. It makes one want to shed tears. Now, of course, how could I know this? Well, only the dentist who found the defendant can verify such a thing. Bailiff, please bring out the witness. State your name and occupation for the court, please.
Dr. Good, sir. I'm a practitioner at Good Dentistry offices.
Wonderful. Now, why don't you give us your testimony?
Certainly. Around 4 a.m. last night, a portal opened in the Good Dentistry offices. I was startled, but even more so by the person who came through. They said something was wrong with their mouth, and, well, confused, I took them as an impromptu patient. I took a couple x-rays and found some wisdom teeth, the defendant, inside the victim's mouth. I completed the surgery.
Thank you, Dr. Good. Normally, this would be where the defense would cross-examine the witness. But there's no defense at this trial. I suppose that means I win by default? But there's no judge either. So I guess we'll let the jury decide. Although, I would urge you to pick the guilty verdict. The evidence is rather incriminating, after all.
Can you take me home yet?
Oh, yes, of course.
Wow. Oh my god, what the Oh my god. That's amazing, actually. That's incredible. We had a see. For those saying that they were unfairly tried, they had a trial. They had a trial. It's just that no one came to their defense. What are we meant to do? They represented themselves and decided to plead the fifth on every single accusation. So thus, with no defense, other than a strange accusation, I guess put them in the perpetual stew. I totally didn't forget to teleport the defense and judge into the courtroom. So, a trial has been held, but there may still be people to speak. So, this is where I call upon you. If anyone has anything that they would like to say in defense of the teeth, or against the teeth, now is your time to speak. If you have any further testimony that you would like to give, speak now, or forever hold your teeth. And also, Wizard, next time you make sure you put the judge in the courtroom. This may be your only opportunity to speak in defense of the accused. Your only opportunity to get closure. You could have teleported yourself into the courtroom, Wizard. You could have teleported yourself. That would have been easier. That would have been easy. Why are you rolling your eyes? Whatever. Awful quiet in the crowd. What do you think, then? Shall these teeth be freed? Or shall they be executed? I had asked before, and I had asked in our Clover Common area. We had taken a vote before, and it seems that the ruling was overwhelmingly guilty. But there's still time to defend. Guilty? There's still time to defend. I'm not hearing any defense. Are y'all ready then? Shall we get the show on the road? And shout out to Dr. Good for the wonderful coronectomy that he performed. The extraction that saved my voice and my life. For you see, had the surgery not been done, the roots grew ever closer to my nerve that controls my jaw, that allows me to eat, that allows me to speak, that allows me to sing. I would have permanently lost feeling in my jaw had these teeth been allowed to continue their pilgrimage to that nerve. Had they pierced the nerve, the feeling in that jaw would have made it incredibly hard for me to eat and to speak with you all today. I would be numb and wouldn't be able to control myself very much. So it's important what we're doing here today. If there are no further objections, then it must be time. I hope you're ready. Down with the teeth! Alright. Let's see what you got for me. The teeth. I didn't know that there were little devils living inside of them. That's kind of crazy. Perhaps we should have performed an exorcism first. So rewind a little bit.
Oh, yes, of course.
The deed is done. They are no more. Huh? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Replay that. Replay that. Replay this. Important. That's only 2 of them. That's only 2 of them. The other... Have the other ones made a run for it? Everyone, we must be on our guards. Because they may come back. It seems like the criminals escaped. We got 2 of them. Lock your doors at night, guys. It seems like this might not be over yet. Jeez. It's never easy holding an execution. But I hope that you guys had fun with it regardless. If you would like, we can move on from the execution to go get some ice cream. If anyone would like ice cream to celebrate a job well done. I thought about singing something for y'all today, but I was like, eh. They don't need me to sing for them. And more importantly, we need to worry about the fact that apparently Alpendix is still around. That's that's a I wonder what he could be plotting. But yes, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had fun. Would you guys be interested in some papas, or shall we head out for today? We could go get some ice cream. Ice cream! May I have seaweed flavor? We could try. I don't know if we've got seaweed, but we could try. Hold on. I realize that I may have done a slight boo-boo. So... let me make sure that, whatever tabs I've got open right now, because I don't know what it's about to do, it's gonna go silly mode. A slight boo-boo, because I forgot to turn off the video thing and it might automatically jump. I don't think that anything that I have open is particularly, damning, so So it should be okay. Okay. Oh, a little scared. Should be okay though. Yep, so I was right. I made sure to put it on a thing that I wouldn't care if people saw. There we go. Ice cream! Whenever it pops up. Ice cream! The music's gonna stop for a second. Let me change the category. Alright, we chillin'. Oh yeah, I forgot it was still Valentine's. Alright, who want ice cream? Of course, we must serve ice cream after the wisdom teeth execution. It's important because, in case y'all didn't know, when I had the surgery, all I was able to eat for a while was just straight up ice cream. So, if anyone would like to order anything, please let me know. I could also stop what I'm doing to order the ice cream. Ba, 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 ba. Crystal! And we have chai tea syrup. Look how lovely it is. It's a day of love today. Peace and love. Because we now have found out that 2 of the 4 teeth have been executed. But 2 of them are on the run, so I don't know how happy of an ending this is. Perhaps we should be a little bit more afraid. I wonder what this would taste like. It's okay, we have ice cream and they don't. We win. That is true. Gosh. Thanks, Bertha. I can't believe... Well, did you guys enjoy the execution? I really do hope you did. I really did like the court case. And I did think that Rathan's conspiracy was really funny as well. Prime coming back from a big hiatus specifically to tell me that Alpendix is on the run and faked his death is the craziest plot twist we could have had. And I'm so here for it. Cursed cover was peak. I absolutely love Cursed cover. It was really fun. I didn't expect that at all. I felt like I had like my Hatsune Miku moment of like I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku. Because I was just in confusion, like, why is Solid Snake here? I'm glad to know that we had a celebrity at the execution, though. But here's the better question, who do we think pulled the lever? Because we didn't see it from the video. It must have been someone really small. Solid Snake, is that you? Must have been a sympathizer? What, pulling the lever? Wouldn't it be the opposite? Butterscotch. It's gonna go off soon. Hey, Kayla. Oh, not the lever to let them... And go, yeah, the execution lever. Who pulled the lever for the guillotine? This might just be one of life's big mysteries. We're just never gonna know who pulled the lever. And I feel like that's for the best. We just won't ever know. The most wonderful thing about being able to hop dimensions is that I could just dip for a while. Like, I had just held an execution and now I'm over here working my day job. Changing my... I took a shower in the 5 minutes to decontaminate from the courtroom. That makes sense. Pink's really cute. So much pink. Love sauce. Changing my sprites took a lot out of me. I had to wash it off. What? I guess, yeah, you're usually just kind of a portrait, you know? Which, like, no shame to being a portrait. It's just... I can imagine moving a lot more would take it out of you. I hope we can get St. Patrick's Day soon. I like being a Renaissance painting. That reminds me, there's this VTuber I saw a long time ago. I hope she's still or she, they? I'm not actually sure what their pronouns are. I hope they're still active though, because they had like this really pretty, model that looked like a painting. And it was really cool looking. I know which one you mean. I want something like that, True Peak. It is really cool. It's so cool. I can't believe I'm just getting perfect on these. Hey, Vincent. The first person to order not a medium blend. It's kind of awesome. No one wants the Rose Whip? I like the Rose Whip a lot. It's really pretty. I don't know what it would taste like, but I think it looks pretty. Okay, and then we got Rainbow Sprinkles. And she sells seashells. And then one freak, one cherry, and another freak. It's because I'm skilled. Freak win. I love the freaks. They're really fun. Hey, Robbie. Honestly, the chocolate with, like, the berries would actually be really nice. Like, I tend not to like fruit-flavored ice creams, but, like... I could see the value in this one. Because that's like a cherry cheesecake with, like this tart thing. I should have hidden a freak in the courtroom when I put it back. That would have been funny. I mean, you still have time. I think you could still do it. Oh my god, this guy's got three freaks on there. And then sugar plum sauce. Guys, I had a very pathetic lunch today. It was very sad. Like, when I was ordering, I didn't realize that, because, like, it cut off the order, after, like, a certain character limit, so it said burger, and I was like, yippee! But what they didn't like to tell me was the fact that it said burger with cheese, right? Nothing wrong with cheeseburger. Hit a freak in the judge's seat. Wonderful. Good news. Burger with cheese. Fine. I love cheeseburger. That's what I wanted. And then it says where it's cut off, lettuce wrap. I didn't want a lettuce burger. They had no buns. No buns. Just gave me lettuce. It was they gave me lettuce instead of buns, and then I was just sad. So like my lunch was me, like, cause I don't like vegetables much. I just had to peel the lettuce off of it, cause like it was like that pretty crappy cheese too. So I peeled the lettuce off of it and then pick off the pickles, and it's just me trying to eat this burger patty with the crappy cheese on it, and I'm just sad. And like there's people watching me, and I'm like, please don't look at me. Luckily I was able to eat some chicken nuggets before getting here, so I had enough energy for the execution. But it was just tragic. Marshmallow mist. Honestly, this one looks really fucking easy, but I wouldn't eat that. Nutty butter blondie. I would eat the hell out of this one. I know myself, I would eat the hell out of this. This looks really good. This looks really good. Orange roll delight. I would definitely not eat that one. That's too much fruit ice cream for me. Strawberry banana smoothie. Interesting. Apparently I was really good at strawberry brownie for a while. Berry crumble. Wild berry moon. Apparently there's still some more for us to unlock. But I do like our, honestly, I like the banana butter better. I have the gruel today? What is the gruel? Hey, we got paid! Bomboloni. Cornmeal porridge. Well, I'm glad that you had your porridge. I've never actually had porridge before, so I couldn't tell you if it's good or not. Hey sir, I have a question for you. So why is your hair curly up on top, but like really straight in the back? Why did you only straighten your ponytail? It's good when you're sick. Is this because you like porridge, or just because it's kind of bland and easy to eat because of it? Because like they often tell you to have bland food when you're sick. It's easier to keep down that way. It's bland, yeah. What's up, Nye? Oh, I love his hat! It's pretty. Is he on a date? Anytime I see like two people there, I'm like, are they on a date? They could be friends, but... Oh, ziti! Ooh, I love ziti. I imagine with like a tomato sauce, right? One of my favorite meals to order is like a 5-cheese ziti. Really good. Especially like, cause some restaurants will have it so all the cheeses are separated. I like to mix it all together because I'm a little bit of a freak about it. Oh, you have Isadora. You have a thingy. A little envelope. You have a recipe for me. I'm very curious to see what your recipe is. And there's finally the rose whip. And the love potion. I always fear the people who order the love potion. Like, ah! Okay. I always fear the people who get the love potion because, like, what are you signing yourself up for? Okay, so this is gonna be... Alright, you're gonna be chonky. Then I'm gonna just serve this one. Sorry, Bombaloni, I know it's not my best work. Oh, well, you liked it anyway. We make it in the oven with layers. Ah, that's great. Hi, Duke, gotcha. I'm sorry for being a dick last time. I understand you a lot better now. A raspberry strudel with the cherry cheesecake, and he wants it chonky. And then this is gonna be the meringue, or I guess, yeah, whatever that is, with white chocolate. Do we have white chocolate enjoyers in chat? Or any of y'all white chocolate enjoyers? I'm personally not, but I understand that there are people who do like white chocolate. Looks around, not me. Glad to see he's happy with it. There's some people who do really like it, but I'm not one of— in this case, I am not some people. I'm just not a big fan of white chocolate. It's like, I'll eat it if it's on something, but like, I'm never gonna seek it out. Julep. You have a very interesting name. I like milk chocolate. I also like milk chocolate. S'mores with mint. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna just serve this one. Isadora, what do you think? Thank you. Wild berry. Oh, that actually probably would be really nice. This is the part where I say I'd probably prefer it as a fruit snack. Oh, I fucked it. I'd probably prefer it as a fruit snack to, like, an ice cream. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers or whatever. Especially, like, with the s'more with the mint. I don't know how I feel about that one. So, white chocolate. This looks like something a friend of mine would order. The truffle is, like, just the right amount of, like, pretentious for him. Oh, a caramel macchiato. That also seems like something my friend would order. He had weird taste in things. The funny thing is, like, anytime I make something with the s'mores, I keep thinking that the marshmallows floating around in there look like little eyes. So I keep getting spooked by them. Is this our sins crawling on our back, knowing that we're being watched by the remaining wisdom teeth and by Alpendix? This is certainly a combination. We have sugar plum sauce, chocolate chip cookies, s'mores, mint chocolate, and just regular mint. It's just strange. Alpendix globally, I remember your wisdom teeths. I don't know why. This is just, she's got too much going on there. Sap, thank you so much for the resub. How you doing, man? Okay, I got scared for a hot second because I forgot what I was doing. Strawberry with this cheesecake would also be pretty good, I think. That's like the least like strange one I've seen Xandra order. Alright, so butterscotch. In my head I'm gonna well, it's gotta be caramel. Have I been thinking this is butterscotch the entire time and it's actually caramel? In my heart it's caramel. Because I like caramel way more. You're welcome, Clover Gang. How are you doing? Yeah, we finished up the wisdom teeth chowing down on Chipotle. Oh, what did you get? What'd you get? Anything yummy? I'm pretty plain when I go to most restaurants, so I just my orders are usually pretty boring. Yeah, not what I would expect Xandra to order. I got beef barbacoa. Ooh, interesting. I love being boring. Yeah, anytime I go to get tacos, it's just beef taco with cheese on it. Although I will say there was one really sad time where I was at an airport, and I've mentioned a few times I'm partially deaf. Oh, it's our time. It's finally our time. Guys, it's time. It's our time. Sorry, my brain shut off the moment that I realized what we just got access to. I am so thrilled. No, so this is gonna be... Give me that hat. Give me that. Why is strawberry on here? But, what was I saying? One time when I was at an airport, I was partially deaf, so I brought a friend with me to help me order Chipotle before we got on the flight, since we were all going on the same flight. And, I didn't know, there was, gonna be someone, like someone who was like pretty judgy about food, joined the line like a couple people after us. When I get up to order at the Chipotle, I order my usual, which is basically like the steak. It was like a beef or steak taco with cheese and a little bit of sour cream. And they informed me, unfortunately, they're like, sorry, we don't have any cheese. But, you know, I'm already in, so I can't back out. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. No cheese, then. And then they just made it. So it's just beef and sour cream. And I look at my friend, and then I see the person in line that I know is judgy about food. And I say, please don't let her see me eat this. Just a Philly cheesesteak. Quite the opposite. Firehouse sub order, firehouse steak and cheese. Oh, it's just a cheesesteak. Ah, I see. You know what pisses me off the most? What pisses you off, Randomize? Should I fear what you have to say? I really do like that these outfits for St. Patrick's Day. They make me so very happy. The green and yellow. It's just my time. It's just my time. It makes me so happy. I wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, do we think that I wonder if St. Patrick's Day actually takes place on a stream day for me. Like, am I gonna see you guys on St. Patrick's Day? It just kind of hit me, I don't know. Searching for Steam key and getting Steam accounts to buy with the game I want to play. No, you stupid Google search algorithm. I wanted Steam keys, not Steam accounts to buy. If you're gonna log my data, at least log it correctly. Yeah, I've noticed a big uptick in like Google not really fully understanding what you want from it, which is a little bit sad. Yes, my St. Patrick's Day jacket. I needed it in my life. I'm so happy that I have it now. Jacket with a hoodie. I'm just so thrilled. I'm so happy. Wait, is that my raincoat, guys? We finally got my raincoat. I'm trying to get more games that I'd enjoy on my Steam Deck because I can't play with joystick controller for the life of me. I've been a keyboard and mouse person my whole life. That makes sense. I grew up playing with joystick, so perhaps so like when I was playing keyboard and mouse games, I felt like I was just bad at all video games. Then when I was gifted a controller that I could actually pair with my computer, I was like, oh, wait, maybe I'm not bad. I just don't know how to do keyboard and mouse games. It changed my life because I'm sat there like, oh my god, wait, finally I've cracked the code. I finally understand. Bum, 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 bum. Travel bag. There's nothing really screaming at me here. Although this is really cute. I could put this on and pretend that these are clovers. For the holiday. I also like this bag. And the camera. I love spending all of my money on these things. And then my gloves. Probably gonna keep the same gloves I normally wear. And I'll get this for a penny. I'm glad I bought the Steam Deck when I did, because guess what? RAM shortage and storage shortage has made Steam Deck run out, whereas my operating system concept teachers forces me to call it main storage and secondary storage, huh? That... I mean, I don't know enough about computers to argue either way. But... does this have anything to do with, like, people, like, buying a shit ton of, like, computer parts specifically for AI? Oh, I have these already. My glasses. Finally. Finally. Let me put on my raincoat. It's important that I wear my raincoat. I wanted to wear a black shirt. I guess I could do this. It's not really in the holiday spirit as much. But it is wearing it. I mean, this just puts me in my regular outfit if I do it this way. Except wearing a leprechaun hat for fun. And then if I wear this one, or I could wear that. Yeah, we'll do that. It's just a camera. And then I'll put on this belt. Dang. I guess I really do have to put on more, huh? I was trying. And the legend of the Freezeria returns. Yes! I enjoyed the Freezeria. I might become an Intel writer because they're making a move to make RAM specifically optimized for AI usage, and that's pretty much useless for us consumers, so hopefully those AI drug sniffers can empty that instead of consumer RAM. I'm sitting here. I'm processing. I just don't know much about computers. So they're gonna make something specifically for the AI users, and hopefully that'll decrease the price. But yeah, welcome, Rizbear. How are you doing? As you can see, it's oh, I can't show you my bare hands. As you can see, it's St. Patrick's Day in the game, so I kind of gotta look the part. Yes, basically, I'm at least on my knees hoping for it. Otherwise, I'm gonna need to switch hobby or become a millionaire. I believe in you. I believe in you either way. Okay, we'll give her those. That did nothing. I got her this dress, but perhaps... I mean, yeah, you're not gonna see what she's wearing underneath this. There's her little jacket, and there's a little headband. Did I get her a bag? I can't remember. She could wear the clover lei. Oh, that might have been the place of the bag. Yeah, she'll wear the lei. And then, she doesn't need glasses, she's good. Yeah, the yellow, I think, is better here. Looking fresh like a clover. Yeah, thank you! I shall return. You know what I miss? What do you miss? I'm looking for St. Patrick's Day stuff. Ooh, mint gum. Kiwi small. Alright. Oh my god. That's really cute. We could have a clover wall. And a green carpet for the... I'm assuming I should probably go with this one, but I'll buy the other one too for fun. Alright, so then I'll decorate the shop now. Because it's all set up for Valentine's, and we can't have it set up for Valentine's. When game companies made story games instead of mass-producing live service. Yeah, I love... what's your favorite color? Red. Hey, it was for Valentine's Day. It was for Valentine's Day. I don't know how Kiwi specifically matches the holiday, but you know what? I'll take it. I don't know why we don't get a St. Patrick's Day. Poster like all the rest of them, but that's fine. Let's see. Feeling this one probably is the better one. St. Patrick is all about love. I don't know what St. Patrick's is about. To be honest, I don't either. It might just be vibes. I mean, honestly, this would look better. But this matches the holiday. Unless I went with this clover wallpaper, but I find that this one's probably a little cuter. Yeah, there we go. Then I'm gonna go with that. Oh wait, no, we'll go a little lighter. There we go. And then for furniture, this guy's gonna go here. This guy, I think went over there. This guy went here. We have a lot of gum. You want mint gum? Here it is. Oh my god, look how many pots of gold we have! That's amazing. I can't believe we have so many pots of gold. We have... Oh. Here, I'll get a second one for fun. We're really into it. We're super excited about this. Stickers. Do we have anyone that we need to... Closer, Vanilla Swizzle Special to Liesel. Cleve, have you played Fields of Mysteria? I have not. What kind of game is that? Welcome to spring! Spring has sprung. Reach spring. Nice. And now it's St. Patty's Day. People say that... Georgito? People say that, oh, okay. Key lime type topping. Nice. And green emerald cake? People say that I give a lot of spring vibes. I don't know if you'd agree with that. Better yet, has anyone played Fields of Mysteria? I'm so in my element. It's all green, it's all brown, it's just like me. I'm so happy. The green emerald cake is probably our special for St. Patrick's Day. Yes, it is. I've had it before, it tastes pretty good. It's so green I'd imagine you'd blend it. It's just wonderful. You did give spring vibes now that you mention it. It's because of the green. A lot of people say that I have spring vibes. I don't know if it's because of the clover theme, but yeah, pretty much the green. We've solved another mystery. It's like how when I asked the Discord which evolution they thought I was most like, and a lot of people said Leafeon, and I'm like, is this because I'm green? Which, no problem if it is. I just thought it was funny. Have you seen Swedish Springs? It's not very green. I have not. Season and color association is strong. That's true. Especially because the type of green that I wear is definitely, well, it's actually explicitly called spring green. For one, Pally, I like your outfit. Very green. I love green. The type of green that I'm wearing is definitely, it's called spring green anyway, as opposed to like the wintry greens that you might see. I fear we may be scamming people a little bit. Chocolate and key lime. Interesting. So key lime is not the topping, like the drizzle of the month. And obviously neither are these chocolate shavings. But, oh, St. Patrick's Day cookie! Oh, I love, when I graduated, I was gifted, Clover cookies, and it made me very happy. I think if we were not going with color, it'd probably be Sylveon, because it's a silly guy. Sylveon's my favorite, so that does make me very happy. Hey, Willow. I haven't heard of any indie devs using it lately. What are we talking about? Using what lately? Swedish Springs? Like, oh, making it big lately. I see, I understand now. I mean, I don't know. Team Cherry is still, doing pretty good. I wouldn't rule them out of the fight just yet. Unless you're talking about, like, new ones on the scene. I think that's probably because right now a lot of indie developers are just making a lot of friend slop games. Which, nothing wrong with friend slop, I think that they're fun, it's just that there's such a huge focus on multiplayer right now that I think that it's, making it a little bit hard to engage with the story. Umbreon's a close second. Ooh! Yeah, Sylveon does have a really good design. I do love it. Part of my reason for liking Sylveon so much is not really about the design, it's more about the the lore behind it, because I love the idea, and this is the same reason why I like Lucario. I love the idea of a Pokemon that gets stronger because of its bond with you. Because Sylveon and Lucario, and also Espeon, Umbreon, they all get stronger because of the bond that it has with its trainer. For Lucario, Espeon, and Umbreon, that's friendship, but with Sylveon, that's love. Which is really cute. Alright, we got the freaks peeping out here. Had a feeling. Right. New ones, yes. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what the next big indie game's gonna be. Because, like, the unfortunate thing is that since everyone's kind of realized that friend slop is kind of a moneymaker, it loses out on a lot of it. That's kind of why I like Yap Yap so much, is that it felt like such a fresh take on the genre of those multiplayer games like that. So it was really nice, because it felt like it required you to be a little bit more creative. But perhaps that's just bias peeking in. One of my favorite friendship evolutions is Crobat. Ooh! I'm just getting generally tired of friend slop, which is fair. Admittedly, I am too, just as a concept. Oh my god, JoJo's here. Sorry for keeping you waiting, sir. I saw you have a check mark on your shirt. I don't know if you knew that. How's this guy going? Okay, so I'm gonna... JoJo will be treated like every other customer. We're not gonna make it special for him. Alright. It's nice seeing people explore silly concepts. I've been playing TFT. Like is that Team Fortress? Team Fortress 2? I need to work up the courage to place team fight tactics. Ah, I see, I see. Kirsta's been trying to get me to play Slay the Spire, but I don't really know anything about the game. She keeps insisting that it will be a very fun game for me to play and that I absolutely should try it out. I just don't know what to expect. This is not me making fun of her. This is more of that, she just hasn't talked to me about Slay the Spire. League of Legends Auto-Paddler? I see. Don't expect much, it's friendly to beginners, at least the first one was. I think the one she specifically recommended for me was Slay the Spire 2. But I feel like I should play the first one first, right? For me to get the full experience. It's kind of like how I played Portal, before I played Portal 2, because I feel like you're missing out on things. I lost a ranked game in League, it just came here, how ironic. Oh no. Oh my god, I had a perfect day! It came out 2 years ago and it broke numbers. Nah, it came out 2 days ago. Oh, I see. That might be why Kirsta is trying to get me to play it so bad. How did I miss? I think the biggest issues with why companies aren't going for story games is because it's hit or miss. You either get a well-established IP after Resident Evil or or a massive loss, and it's not very long-term. Yes, but then every now and then you'll... I don't know. It's like, it's hit or miss, but if it hits, it hits. That's why I think for like story-based games, they should try to make the story games gameplay compelling enough that it's like they came for the gameplay and then stayed for the story type of deal. You know what I mean? Because shit. They're going for live service because it's like a cow. You milk the hell out of it and you could get a constant flow of money. Very fun, repeatable roguelike. I don't know if I played a roguelike before. I think the closest I got was Inscription. Yeah, that one wasn't too hard. If you do want to play the first one, though, it's 80% off right now, and getting the bundle would be even cheaper. Ooh! Yeah. It's like multiplayer games are more guaranteed to do well. Because at least then you're playing with friends. At least I got money. At least, like, because then, like, you and your friend group that's playing the game, would, be buying it together. Assuming that you guys aren't pirating anything. They're getting tired of live service. Most concepts have been explored. Yeah, I know. But I don't think these decisions are being made, based off of what the players want. I think these are being made based off of companies. All right, what's your new outfit gonna look like, sir? That's cute, the little performance outfit. So, oh wait, they just switched outfits. That's really funny. Okay, KCO. Should learn from Capcom. Story drive games can be profitable. Exactly. I love that look. She's so cool for that. So she's like a boxer then. Funny that you mentioned that, but Slay the Spire 1 was single player, but everyone was pleasantly surprised it has co-op too. Interesting. I think it's fine if a game has co-op so long as there is a single player mode. But there's some games that are being released right now that... Yeah, look at the clover cookie. I want one so bad. Pistachio syrup. Okay. I think it's fine if games have the co-op feature. And, like, there are a lot of games that do really well being multiplayer. It's more that, I personally tend to dislike multiplayer games that do not have a single player story mode. I think Portal 2, oh, so the special flavor for St. Patrick's Day is pistachio. Portal does an incredible job with it because, like, they got the single player Portal 2 and then the co-op Portal 2, and they both have different stories for you to explore, so you don't, it doesn't feel like wasted content. Anyways, I strongly insist playing Slay the Spire if you think you would like roguelikes playing with cards. They're like spells. Oh, so is it a bit like an Inscription then? Guy who's only ever played one game. God, I hope now that you've mentioned Capcom, I really hope that Capcom makes another Ghost Trick. They probably won't, but it would make me very happy. Have they considered my feelings on the matter? I would like another Ghost Trick. That would make me so very happy. If we could have Ghost Trick. Cause I actually, unironically, this might be a really controversial take. I like Ghost Trick more than I like Phoenix Wright. It was way more up my alley. If I personally started a game company, I'm gonna, just put my hand on every shoulder of my employees and say, this ain't gonna last long, we're come and go company. Yeah? I want to eat that clover cookie, it looks so good. So you're just going to tell your company, like, it's all vibes, like... Good luck. Pistachio's ruining it a bit for me. But I'm also a bit of a well, I'm indifferent to pistachios, but I think they're overhyped. Like, I know Dubai chocolates have, like, a big trend right now. I tried it once. It's okay. Cookie. And then we have the freaks and the cherry. Wally! We're making one banger story game. If the IP doesn't take off, we're just going. I'm definitely running the company into the ground. Is it still? Thought it died down. Nah, it's still around. Or rather, it's gotten to the point of relevancy that corporations are starting to pick up on it, even though the general public hype around it has died down. You know what I mean? It's like when a company jumps on a trend too late. Because, like, I've seen some coffee shops, are, like, doing Dubai chocolate, like, drinks now, and it's like, I don't know how popular it is, but they decided too late to roll it out, so I don't think it's selling very well. They're just like, it's finally here! I don't know. But, Randomize, what you just described sounds almost like what happened to Disco Elysium. Where they, made that one really good game, and then unfortunately the, company went down. Or rather, the better way of describing it is that the company, the original writing crew and developers of Disco Elysium, got fired after the company was bought out. And they don't have access to the IP anymore. Which is really sad to me, because I truly, truly wish if I could make my Madoka magical wish, I would give up everything for Disco Elysium 2. Written by the same people. Just show me more interactions with Kim and Harry, man. That's all I want. F? What do you mean F? Sorry, I really love the game. You either get to the... Okay, hold on. Whoa! Slay the Spires like you're clearing rooms by entering room... Oh, so it's kind of like, Mystery Dungeon, right? I think Mystery Dungeon has that kind of element to it. Or like Hades. I think I've seen Hades gameplay where you're clearing floors and just climbing the, to get to the top, to get out of the underworld. Is that... I think that's the plot of Hades. Maybe I'm wrong. To win a battle, you need to deal damage, block damage, and other stuff till you take out the enemies or die trying. You either get to the top of the spire or die and return to the bottom. Okay, makes sense. I grab the money and run, get a lot of death threats on Twitter. The IP takes off, that's crazy! Why would you do that? I shall return. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Rizbear. I'm gonna... Wait. How long... let me get this guy off. There we go. We're good to go. There you go, Wally. Your perfect Sunday. It's 2D with the same idea. Makes sense. So it is kind of gonna be like, what's it called? It's gonna be like Mystery Dungeon in a way. Because of the clearing, the floor thing. I glazed the game enough, but I strongly recommend listening to Cursed on this one and giving it an honest shot. I always give the games that I play an honest shot. I'll have to glance a trailer though. As I say with most games, my backlog is huge. This might have been stupid, but it's okay. Nope, that was perfect. This is definitely an interesting flavor combination with the truffle and the little straw thing. But to each their own, I guess. I know Twitter, if I make a banger game and disappear, I'm getting death threats. But you don't have to identify yourself. You could just, like, come up with, like, a funny pseudonym and then let the people scramble. They're like, who is this fucker? And they'll never know. You just disappear in the night. Sometimes the game is better without a sequel anyway. I feel like there's some games that that the sequel actually elevates it, and some games where the sequel doesn't really do much. But like in the case of Portal, I think that the sequel was actually really well done. But some sequels are just kind of like, meh, why are we doing this? Just in my honest opinion. I hope there's like little clover or shamrock. Or like gold coins would be cute too. For the sprinkles. Like little gold coin sprinkles. Does this mean I can finally make a me ice cream? I'm still gonna know it's towards me. Well, I mean, yeah, but still. Sequels are a hit or miss. Never becomes okay or meh. Yeah, it's like either the sequel's bad or it's really good. Silksong, great sequel. Actually, like, I truly believe that, I truly believe Silksong is better than, Hollow Knight by a large margin. But also, I recognize that this is my personal preference. Sue! Were you at the Burgeria? I forgot. Irish Cream. So that's our drizzle for the month. I enjoyed Silksong a lot. I'm still playing through it. But the way, like, after jumping back to Hollow Knight for Path of Pain briefly, like, it feels so much smoother playing Silksong compared to Hollow Knight, which is something that I personally enjoy a lot. Hornet actually talking. I mean, yeah, but also, like, the nice thing... The thing that I liked about the original Hollow Knight, like, versus Silksong is, like, I wasn't actually upset about us not talking, but because it forced us to engage more with the world and glean information from these unreliable narrators. The fact that we didn't speak meant that our action had, our action spoke for us, and the other characters had to guess our intent as we had to try to figure them out too. We were strangers to each other, and I thought that was kind of cool. But I do think the fact that Hornet can talk and express her distaste towards things is also incredibly fun. They're just different from each other, and I think that's really cool. Oh, it's a whipped cream. Irish cream, whipped cream. I wonder what Irish cream tastes like. I'm like I guess... I was gonna say fake Irishman, but I mean, I'm not. I mean, I have Irish blood in me, but like, I don't think that's too helpful here. Oh, you got a little thingy for me. You got an envelope. It was more fun seeing Hornet experience Farloom. I agree. And I think that's because we know that Hornet has has more of a personal connection to Farloom, where we at least get to see her form a personal connection to Farloom beyond beyond her just being upset at the beginning. She was mad at the beginning, but now towards Act 3, she sees a world that deserves to be saved. And I think that's really cool, watching her do the internal battle with herself. And she admits that a part of her wanted to take ownership of Farloom. But she decided that these were people worth saving, and I thought that was really cool. Also had the benefit of being a sequel with love and resource poured into it, so it makes sense it feels more polished. Well, yeah, because they had the experience of the first game on their backs. So, makes perfect sense. I just thought it was really cool. And more than anything, it was cool watching how Team Cherry created like with the same buttons, we're still able to introduce similar mechanics and new mechanics to Silksong. Like, even the dash mechanic between Silksong and the regular Hollow Knight are very different from each other. Because, like, when I went back to do Path of Pain, I was really confused why my dash was just a burst forward as opposed to just running like Hornet's was. And then Hornet has Claw Line, which is probably one of my favorite abilities. Ooh, Choco Cherry. I know someone whose favorite ice cream actually is chocolate covered cherry. People soured on the difficulty and some frustrating elements, like the pogo. I know most people got really salty about the pogo really early on. Honestly, skill issue. I mean, this is the thing. I think a lot of people jumped onto the trend of Silksong really early because they saw a game that was trending rather than they saw it as a sequel of the original game. So a lot of people went into Silksong without playing Hollow Knight and didn't really know what to expect. Or if they went and played Hollow Knight, I guess they expected the experience to be exactly the same. Although, like, you're playing as a different character, and we saw in Hollow Knight how she moves. So the expectation in my head should be that perhaps she doesn't move exactly the same way as the knight did. I think that also, like, I don't know, I fear that, in the case of a lot of people's experiences with Silksong, is I think a lot of people tend to forget, with Silksong that, and I guess people early on in Hollow Knight, people get frustrated by the puzzles. I think that if you treat the battles like a puzzle to be solved rather than a lack of skill on your part, like, yeah, once you figure out the enemy's maneuvers, like how they move, why they move, if you can trigger certain attacks from them so that you can get a hit on them, how you can get the hits on them. When you treat it as a puzzle to be solved, then it's a little bit easier to play the game. Because you're not getting mad as much. I still get mad a little bit, but that's usually me getting mad at myself. But I think that like, if you take that type of perspective with it, then you keep yourself open to being kind of chill with it. I avoid Souls-like games with all my heart, because once I get on Souls-like, I'm gonna be there for hours. I mean, that's fair, but if there's any one that I'd recommend... well, is it Souls-like? Would we say Hollow Knight's a Souls-like? I'm not really sure what would qualify. Either way, I would totally recommend Hollow Knight. I have to stop myself. It's like in the same... There's some games that I actually have to stop myself from playing more of when I'm hanging out with you guys. Hollow Knight's one of them. So, like, Hollow Knight, Disco Elysium was one. Inscription was another one. Trying to think of others. I had Steam told me Souls-like was like a damn spike in my chart. Hey, it's wonderful though. I like watching you Hollow Knight. I'm very glad. I have a lot of fun with it. And the funny thing is, like, Kirst had been begging me to play Hollow Knight, and I kept telling her I don't think that I'd be very good at it. Because I played Rain World first. That was my first type of game in that type of genre. Of like that kind of platformer game. So I was like, oh, I just don't think I'm good at video games. And since Hollow Knight is famously considered one of the harder games that exist, I didn't want to be made fun of for being bad at Hollow Knight. So I was like, yes, I did beat Trobio. I'm not the most consistent watcher, but it's fun seeing the world I fully explored through the eyes of another player. Yeah, so we have I left off, I beat Trobio. And we left off, exploring Lost Verdania. So that's where we're at right now. Skylar, oh, I love her outfit. That's so pretty. Sevens. Why are they all numbers? They could have been gold coins. It would have been so cute. It would have been like a little pot of gold that we could put little coins on. Why are they sevens? Chris actually had to give me directions for Lost Verdania. Yeah, I just found it on accident. I was trying to find the heart of the wild. It's hitting 3 a.m. and I don't want the ghost to appear. I'll see you guys around. Good night, people in Clove. Bye, Randomize. I hope you have lovely sleep, and I hope that you enjoyed the wisdom teeth execution. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I found Lost Verdania on accident because I was trying to find my way to the heart of the wild. Kayla! She's so pretty. I love her hair. I'm kind of biased though because her hair, the gradient in her hair looks very similar to mine. But yes. I kept telling Cursed no on Hollow Knight because I was very afraid that I wasn't going to be any good at it. But it turned out the reason why I wasn't good at Rain World is because I was playing on a keyboard. I think if I retried Rain World, and I might at some point, but I would start a new save file. If I was to redo Rain World, I'd do it with my controller. Because I feel like that would give me a better shot, because I'm a lot better with my controller than I am with my keyboard. And that's more of a statement based off of like how I grew up, because I grew up playing controller games. So it kind of makes sense from that perspective that I would be better with controller than keyboard and mouse. Papaya on Irish cream. Interesting. And then the stupid sevens. I'm not happy about this being sevens. It should have been gold coins. We had such a beautiful opportunity. It could have been gold coins. But instead they decided they hated me specifically. And put more numbers. I cannot play with keyboard either. Yeah. It's really hard. And also, like, my keyboard is a little bit weird because I don't have arrow keys on my keyboard. Which, I didn't realize would be a problem until, like, I thought it was, like, slightly annoying, but I didn't think it'd be a problem until I hit Little Nightmares. Where it required you to be able to use arrow keys for a little bit. To move your flashlight around, and I was like, oh god. I'm either gonna have to get a controller or a new keyboard. So instead I got a controller. I probably still need to get a new keyboard, but, hey, at least, one of the problems was solved. I just pray for the day I don't have to actually, or I pray that I'm not gonna have to run into that again, where I have to, use the arrow keys and I'm just kind of stuck in limbo. Because that would not be good. But just imagine, like, you're, like, against weeping angels, but, like, the way that they stop is if you shine a light on them. But you can't move the flashlight, so you just kind of have to be artistic about how you use your flashlight. I'm still upset about these sevens. They're going to just continue to make me mad. It should have been gold coins. Definitely don't need to use keyboard for Slay the Spire. It's a mouse only game, but I think you could use controller. I could use mouse too. I'm not too worried about that, because I mean, I was gonna use controller for Disco Elysium, but then it proved that it was way easier to just use the mouse because it's more of a point and click type game, which was fine. I don't really mind all that much. It's just more like, this is part of why I shy away from first-person shooters, because I'm just so afraid. Speaking of controller games, now I have the itch to play Necrodancer again. Ooh, what kind of game is that? Like a rhythm game or something? I have a drink, so... Oh, it's Mitch! Mitch works at the, Takomiya. Cryptid the Necrodancer. Rhythm. I see. Wonderful. I was thinking of trying a rhythm game at some point, but I don't know if I'd be much good at it. I just wanted to give it a shot. I saw... Oh, that reminds me. I saw this really cool clip of Jaden Animations on a stream. I think it was like some kind of subathon stream. She was blindfolded, and she did like the big medley of what is it, Rhythm Heaven or something? That big rhythm game with like the monkey watch, like where like it's like slapping hands to like the beat and stuff. I think it's Rhythm Heaven, I'm not sure. Yeah. Roguelike, and you basically need to move and attack on rhythm. That's cool. That's kind of cool, actually. But she did the whole medley, blindfolded. And, I think she got, like, a perfect score, or, like, pretty close to a perfect score. And I saw that, it was just kind of amazed. I mean, I think Jaden Animations is really cool in general, but that was just really cool. I think for rhythm games, I think you just need to enjoy the vibes. That's fair. I hear that, oh god, that reminds me, I think Danganronpa has, a rhythm element to it, too. I wonder what happens if you're not very good with, like, staying on a beat. Like, do you just kind of cry about it? Like, what do you do if you're, like, in Danganronpa? Like, most of the game is about investigation and, being able to make sense of the case. And then, unfortunately, they hit you with a rhythm game to dissect the closing argument. And you're like, oh shit. You seem like you would like Rhythm Heaven. You think so? I've never played a rhythm game before, so I don't know how well I do at one. But it could be fun to try out at some point. I think there was one game that I was looking at that, like you had to... I don't think it was Necrodancer, but there was something where, like, there was a combat element to being on beat. Was the game called Beatdown? I'm not sure. But I do remember there was a girl with a guitar. Deadbeats? Maybe. I'm pretty sure whatever game it was might be in my Steam wishlist. Whatever game it was, I'm pretty sure Jamie Page made a song for it. Pretty sure, but I'm not certain. Choco cherry. Don't. Guitar Hero like genre of game. Pot of gold type. What are you doing? Why is it pot of gold supping? It could have been the sprinkles. That would have been so cute, but you decided you hated me. Why? Why? You mean the little, it could have, the sprinkles could have been the gold. The sprinkles could have been the gold, and instead you wanted it to be the sauce. Are you stupid? That's perfectly shaped for sprinkles. What are you doing? I just feel distressed. And then to add the insult to injury, they've ordered mint Oreo again. I think Deadbeats is how Mori Calliope calls her fans. Yes, yeah, it is. That's why I was really, that's why I was so confused when I heard it. I'm like, well, I mean, I know one thing called Deadbeats, but I don't think it's what you're talking about. Her fan name is Deadbeats, which honestly really cool. I love seeing how different VTubers call their fans. I hope y'all are okay with being calicritters. You're just little critters in the pond. I think it's endearing. Good enough with me. I hate to admit I adore her VTuber design. She has a really good design. A lot of her alternate outfits are really cool too. I think her casual outfit was genius for her. Like with the hat and the jacket. I really like when the alternate outfits for VTubers match their personality really well. Like Kiara's casual outfit is basically like her new design at this point because she just reuses it so often. But it fits her so well. We already have yellow. We already have yellow. Makes me sad. We could have had something good here. Instead, they decided they hated me specifically. But there's so many wonderful things that I've seen with VTuber designs. It makes me so happy. Sorry, I get really excited about it. Calicritters is cute. There's a certain VTuber that I think has an excellent design, and I'm a big fan of their vibe. Yeah? There's so many wonderful VTubers. I love their design. I love the design so much. Porcelain Maid. I don't think I've heard of them. Unless that's a nickname for a VTuber. They're fairly big. Makes sense. Unless it's a nickname for a VTuber. Porcelain Maid is their Twitch handle. Ah, I see. Yes, I'm not as familiar with the Twitch VTubers as I am with the corporate ones, which is a shame. Because there's so many cool ones out there. I really like looking at VTuber designs. Maybe I should do a stream at some point where I look over VTuber designs, because I would love to just yap about how much I like designs. Or like, I don't know if I'd want to do a stream where I am like, this is what I would have done. But I would love to like look at a VTuber's design and listen to their lore and be like, I think that this kind of outfit would look really nice on you. You know what I mean? They're basically a man trapped in a beautiful doll's body and he's super cool about it. Oh, wait! Wait, maybe I do know who you're talking about. I just didn't know their name. Cause that sounds familiar to me. I might know who you're talking about and just didn't know them by name. If they are who I'm thinking of, they have a really fun design. But maybe I'm wrong, because I'm not sure if they're who I'm thinking of. I think I might know who you're talking about. What color hair do they have? For my knowledge. Because I'm curious if they're who I'm thinking of. Pink, great. Yeah, I think I know exactly who you're talking about. Do they... So, like, they have, like, the... I think I know exactly who you're talking about. They have a lovely design. I haven't seen any of their content. I've just seen their model around. But, it is a very pretty design. I can always tip my hat to a good design. Very gushy about it. They got... maybe I really should do a VTuber design, compliment thing. I would love to just yap about people's designs. And, like, be like, this is what I like about it. Or like, hey, if you had an alternate outfit, I think that you should go for this. Like, I am going to forever advocate for Lem with, like, one of those 80s workout outfits, like, with the leg warmers and, like, the little leotard thing. I think that would suit Lem so well. They finally got a male avatar. Oh, cool! I love that. Something that I love about VTubers specifically is the fact that, like, you really can be whatever you want to be. And the ones that take the most advantage of that make me incredibly happy. Because it just, like, yeah, you could just, you could be whatever. You could be a porcelain doll, you could be a robot, you could be a siren, you could be a pumpkin. Who cares? It's up to you to be what you want to be. And I think that's kind of special. And the most wonderful thing about it is that with that, you get to decide your own lore if you want to. Or you could just not do that either. Something that I really like personally is when there's someone who does... who has lore for their character or does like a unique design concept, and they decide that they're gonna cover a song that matches their character vibe. Like, something like... I mentioned this one time on Twitter, I think. When Cecilia Immergreen debuted, I was like, I really hope one day, since she's a violinist, I would love to see her do a cover of Kokoro and do the violin part herself. Because she's a robot, like, she's an automaton, right? She's an automaton, just like, like Rin is in the song. So she could sing Kokoro and also do the violin portion, and I think that would be so cool. It's just, it makes me happy. Sorry, I just get so excited about VTubers. I might ping you in Discord about Porcelain Maid at some point. Yeah, no worries. It does sound like it. What, me getting excited, or that Cecilia doing Kokoro would be a really good idea. Cecilia Immergreen, if you hear me, if you could hear me, 1, I think you're really cool. 2, please do Kokoro and do the violin portion. I think you would do so good. You would do such a wonderful job. Hear my plea. Gino Romano, interesting. Mint bar. That's good. We needed more chocolate, mint chocolate. But yeah, I love VTubers. It's just so cool. Like there's such a this big opportunity. You get to be whatever you want to be. And like I love seeing how people can like do plays on such interesting concepts all the time. You know what I mean? Like we have so many siren VTubers right now, and like sirens are so cool, but could you imagine if someone does like a play on the siren concept and they're like, yes, I'm a siren that lures people with my voice, but they're not like a typical they're not like a typical idol. They're like a metal singer, or perhaps they're a comedian and their jokes lure people in, or they're a rapper. That would be so cool. I'd love to see how they can blend the concepts. So like seeing like, I mean like, yeah, Reaper Rapper for Mori Calliope. That was really cool because like she's slaying people with her rhymes. That was really fun play of words. I thought it was super cool. Main reason I like Porcelain Maid is how fun they get with gender. I love when the VTubers get really silly with their gender too. I've seen some gender fluid VTubers get models where they can toggle a more feminine or a more masculine look on them, and I think that's so incredible. Like it's just there's so much creativity in this space. It's incredible that we get to witness it. They look incredibly pretty, but their voice is straight up masculine. Maybe the Moa Cat. Hey, I mean, nothing wrong with it. It's kind of fun. At least I think so. There's one VTuber I know that has a toggle for boobs to spawn on him. Yeah, I think I've seen that. I've seen that before, especially on gender fluid VTubers, which is really cool to me. I don't know. I just think there's so many cool opportunities. It makes me happy. Like, I don't know. It makes me so happy. My personal favorite thing. I have a lot of favorite things about VTubers, but one of my favorite things is seeing all the alternate outfits, because I love seeing how people's personalities and their inside jokes come through on different outfits for their models. It's so fun to watch. I'm so glad I double checked that. I was gonna fuck up this order. I got too excited yapping about VTubers that I almost fucked up this poor person's order. I forgot who ordered it. I'm just kind of in the zone. VTubing to me feels like role-playing as an OC. That's how I described it to someone once, because somebody said to me that they didn't really quite understand VTubing, and I'm like, I think it's incredible because it's the ability to just roleplay. It's a bunch of people that are roleplaying as their little guys, and they can just be their little guys all the time. Is there anything that sounds more fun than that? Because like, you get to make up your own lore. You get to decide who you want to be. And, like, that could be anything. It's so cool. Yeah, it is awesome seeing people get more anonymous. I mean, for one, like, in this world where privacy is getting stripped away from us all the time. But, more importantly, just seeing how people decide, like, yeah, I don't need this aspect of me to be broadcasted to everybody. I just want to be an anime girl on the internet. And I'm like, that's kind of awesome. Good for you. So long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't see the harm in it. If anything, it's just really fun. You get to see how people express themselves in a ton of different ways. For a lot of VTubers, that ends up turning into music at some point, but like through the games that they play, through the stories that they write, seeing how their experiences shape their character, it's so cool. It feels like nice seeing... Oh, Truffle Bomb, interesting. Basically just how much of themselves they want to put out in the world. It's so cool. I mean, I kind of knew for a very long time that I was gonna go adventuring like this at some point. So I try not to leave traces of myself in the worlds that I visit. But it is cool to see other people doing the same. Some people would argue that it's like, oh yeah, you're becoming disconnected from the rest of the community, and I'm like, they don't need to know everything about me. In fact, it's better that they don't know everything about me. There are some things that the world doesn't need to know about, and I'm fine with that. There's some things about me that I don't need people to know about, and that's totally fine with me. As long as you can respect me for who I am and the things that, and the stories that I want to tell, then I'm happy just with that. And also, if you listen to my covers, I am especially happy. More because I just like singing. It truly, I don't think that if I was to do, if I didn't travel with you guys and get to know you guys first, I don't think I would have ever had the confidence to be able to sing again. You guys gave me a lot of confidence to be able to do that, and that's kind of, that I feel eternally grateful for it. Because I lived a lot of my life thinking I was a really bad singer. So, it's still really crazy to me that you guys nominated me for the VTuber Starlight Awards as Best Singer. And getting runner-up on that too was really cool. I don't think I ever would have had the courage to do it if I wasn't the way I am right now. And without you guys by my side. I got to learn about you through hanging out with Kirsten. It's nice interacting with you through your streams. I'm glad that you enjoy hanging out. I never know how I come off to people, because I know I can get a little bit intense, especially when I get excited about things, but I hope that everyone who stops by feels welcome and is down to chit-chat for a little bit, or is just here to listen. I don't mind being a podcast for a little bit as well. Very pleasant. Hey! Thank you. And thank you for the kind words on my voice. It is really crazy to think that people like my voice. I mentioned before, a lot of people, growing up, bullied me for my voice. Oh my god, why is the water green? Did we dye the water green for St. Patrick's Day? It took me way too much time to notice that the water was green. Yeah, I used to get bullied a lot for my voice because I didn't have a very typical voice. But, I think, admittedly, realizing, like, figuring out how to sing properly has, helped me a lot. We poisoned the water supply for thematic reasons. They're putting chemicals in the water to turn the Freezeria customers gay. The love potion didn't work, so we turned the water green. The G in green stands for gay. What does it say about me? I've got a lot of green on me. No, I didn't actually like green for a very long time. It probably sounds crazy to say considering the amount of green on me. It's not your fault, you weren't the one saying those things, but we're a lot stronger because of it. I kind of just decided that after a certain point, I'm like, I have to be selective about the type of people that I let into my brain, because, like, if I let all the people that don't like me dictate how I feel about myself, then I'm just taking the opinions of the people that don't like me, and that's just kind of stupid. There's so many people who care about me out here that, like, it would be such an insult to value their words less than someone who is just not here to be nice. You know what I mean? My voice sounds cute. What? Really? I've definitely never considered my voice to be cute. But if y'all think my voice is cute, that's very sweet. I always thought my voice was kind of strange, but I've kind of grown to like it more, especially after I started singing again. Cause I mean, there was like, wow. Now that I'm thinking about it, when I was in high school, my voice was a lot higher pitched than it is currently. And Kirst can attest to this. After a bit of time, my voice just dropped, like pretty substantially to what it is now. Like, I don't even think I can imitate how high-pitched my voice used to be. There actually is record of it, on Tumblr. If you listen to Dongan voice at all. Cause I used to voice, Kyoko Kirigiri for some projects. Pleasant person with a pleasant voice. Thank you. Yeah, my voice dropped like crazy, which... And it's more like, it's like, I could hit the pitch, but I couldn't hit the delivery, you know what I mean? Said something awkward? No, you did not. It was just really sweet. If it was awkward, I would have said something. We got the Oreo, and then the Clover cookie. Still love these Clover cookies. What was I talking about before? Alright, and this is medium blend. Alright, this goes away. Hope Giorgito likes it. Yep. Think you're a cool thumbs up. Thank you. I try very hard. Anyways, there's a little game I played not too long ago, yeah? Am I about to lose my mind? Is it gonna hit me with... So I played Inscription for the first time, and I'm like, whoa! Inscription! One of my favorite games! I'm like a guy who's only played like 3 games, and then I get hype anytime I hear that someone's played one of the 3 games. No, I've beaten Inscription. See, Inscription is incredible, so of course, you must understand why I get excited when I hear people say anything about Inscription. There you go. Death's Door. Ooh, what kind of game is that? Do a little bit of whipped cream. Then we'll hit it with a raspberry tart. And strawberry. I fucked up. I fucked it. It was bad. Shit. Sorry, sir. I fucked up your sundae because I was looking at the wrong spot. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay, I can fix it. And you beat bosses. You're a little crow. Oh, wait! I think I've seen this before. I think someone, threw it in the Discord. I did post it there. Ah, yes! So did you end up having fun with it? I 100%ed the game, so you must have had some fun with it. This might be my lowest waiting score in a bit. But at least this time I'm gonna get the order right. I don't want to have an unhappy customer. Jerry. Sorry, Cooper. I fucked up your order. Oh, it didn't matter. My waiting score is so good that it didn't matter. I was so scared it was gonna give me like a really low score for that too. But no, I guess like having all of those like trinkets for people to look at helped. I just gave them enrichment in their enclosure while they were waiting for their ice cream. It's important. I was like, I need to tell someone. Not only did I 100% it, I 100% it, then beat it again with a handicap to unlock all the achievements. And I also liked Inscription, but I couldn't bring myself to replay it for Casey's mod. I've been playing Casey's mod. It's actually pretty fun, especially because the nice thing about Casey's mod is you actually get some more lore about the game. I hope that we get Inscription too, but that is, again, as futile as me asking, or futile as me asking for Disco Elysium 2. I know we're getting Pony Island 2, but I don't think we're getting Inscription 2. I honestly would be afraid of getting Inscription 2 because I'm afraid the sequel wouldn't be as good as the original. Because the original game was so good that it almost feels wrong. Mint bar buddy. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Professor Fitz. I think the wizard would like this character. Citrus shock syrup. So, I guess some kind of sour citrus flavor. I almost missed out on Captain Royal Dominguez song. No, it's so funny. It's such a funny song. He loves his green and yellow. He's picked the right holiday. He's picked the right holiday to be a green and yellow fan. Oh, we have almost got all of the syrups. Can you believe that? Yeah. Dude, the crazy thing is that the person who did the soundtrack for Inscription, I think has literally only done soundtrack like music for those games, the Daniel Mullins games. Cuz I haven't been able to find any portfolio work for him anywhere else. He's literally just doing the games for like he did Pony Island and Inscription, and I mean he's producing bangers. He's doing like a wonderful job with the music. But I'm sat here like I want to hear more of your stuff, please. But chances are he just got roped into Pony Island too, so I wouldn't be shocked. This reminds me of Mitzi's Helltaker. Interesting. Is Helltaker's that puzzle game, like the dating sim where you're dating demons, I think, but it's like puzzles too. I think, right? I think it's 18 and up, right? The only reason why I think I know about Helltaker, I truly think it's called Helltaker, but maybe it's a different game. The only reason why I know about it is because Oreo made a song about it called What the Hell, and I thought that was a really fun song. So I wish we could have Clover Cookie all year long. I love Clover Cookie. Spot on. Big fan. No, you were correct. Yeah, so it is an 18 and up game. Composer of the Helltaker OST. Ooh, I haven't actually heard anything from the actual OST. The only thing I know about Helltaker is that it's an 18 and up game. It's kind of a dating sim, but it's a puzzle game first and foremost. And most importantly, like the most importantly, really for me, the only thing that I know is Oreo did that huge collab song with a bunch of other YouTube singers called What the Hell, which was really cool. She got so many cool people on that, like Reichi, Anapansu. I think her name's Lalia. Chi-Chi. Audrey Soros. Everyone wants Smooth Blend today, huh? Mitzi's was kind of rejected for the songs for the horny vibes, so they were blacklisted, but Van Ripper got them on board, and it's so good. I see. I don't know, man. Some of these... I feel like a lot of people tend to get overlooked, and we have some of the best underdog stories for it. Some of the coolest people around are people who are underdogs, and that makes me very happy. It's kind of like, I think I've had this conversation with Karst a lot. I truly believe that there is a place for everyone, for pretty much any art style, and like the people, like the kind of craft that most people will do. Obviously, I'm not talking about like harmful rhetoric or like straight up really like racist or transphobic crap, but I'm talking about like actual art style. Like, I feel like there's a place for it everywhere, and it's less about trying to make artists conform to the style and more about trying to find creative ways to showcase everyone's unique style. And if you truly don't think that there's a place for a style, I don't think that you're thinking hard enough. There's always a place for it. And if anything else, it's cool to be able to show off a lot of artists. They're just beats and they're just so pleasant to listen to. If you ever feel like having background noise with no lyrics, you should absolutely look up Mitzi's. Their album Void Reckon is something I got obsessed with hearing. Good wisdom. Yeah, well, just because, like, I think that it's very easy to get content with, like, just one way a character can look, but, like, there's so many cool artists out there, and I think that they deserve to be showcased. Hi Jojo, welcome back. So, if you see me reaching out to lots of different artists with very different art styles, please know it's because I respect their craft. And I want to show off their work. Because they are very cool. I love artists so very much. Well, also because maybe I share this opinion because I know my art style is not at all typical. At least for the VTubing scene. I have a very weird art style for it. But I still like how I draw, so I'm happy with it. Oh, my first 98 in a while. Nice seeing people get the spotlight. Yeah. But yeah, I'll have to check out Mitzi's, and I probably should check out Helltaker because, like I said, like my knowledge of Helltaker is specifically through what I've seen from Oreo. So I don't really. Oh, that's not right. It's this one. I don't really know too much about it. Very short. I could yap about Helltaker too, but I will just say I'm a fan of how hot their designs are. Fair enough. Oh! That's just brain blasted. I remember in the what the hell song for that Oreo made for Helltaker, the person who voiced Beelzebub, I want to say? The first voice you hear was Ellie Monty. And, I really like Ellie Monty. It is a shame that all of her videos got taken down, but I looked up to Ellie Monty a lot, because her impression content got me into voice acting, and gave me the inspiration to start singing more. I think you're further than I ever managed to get in this game. That's very fair. How you doing, Pyromancer? Look, I like it, girls. Oh, it's not NSFW. Well, it's got 18 and up themes, right? Fun fact of Bill's is sort of an Easter egg. Oh! Interesting. I wonder if you have to do certain plot points in the game to get Beelzebub. Doing alright? Glad to hear. Because Considering opening up Papa's Hot Doggeria now. It's like co-working in a way. You're working at the hot dog shop. I'm working at the freezeria. So the plot is literally just date all the girls, I think, right? God. I almost want to pull up that What the Hell song because I feel like it's important that people hear some of the vocals in that song because it's so good. It's so fucking good. Dude wants a harem of demon girls, goes to hell, flirts with the demon girls, and adds them one by one to the harem. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that I do very good with a harem. I feel bad. They have all the Papa Louie Flash games available for download just on the site, so I got a Flash loader a while ago so I could keep playing all the Papas. Oh, that's wonderful. So is Hot Doggeria your favorite? I play a lot of Freezeria here, but my favorite actually used to be Taco Mia growing up. There isn't that much dating going on, it's just puzzle level and interaction with the girl. Huh. I mean, that's kind of awesome in a way. I think it's the first one I played, so it's the one I returned to by default and the one I know the best. And there's, like, not more than 10 levels of it. Huh. So it is really short, like, maybe like an hour or two. I think if you aren't stuck on a level, you can beat it in under 4 hours. Oh, wonderful. Is it fully voice acted, or is it something that I, would have to either get voice actors for or voice act myself? So it's not voice acted. I also grabbed Jack Smith and I think the Cactus Man games. The Cactus Man games? No voice acting. Alright. So either I'd have to lock in or I'd have to find a bunch of cool VTubers or voice actors with nice voices. Look at a lucky flag. I wonder what would happen if I continued on past the gold star. Is this just for fun now? Can I even get more rare prizes than this? You could, I think. Cactus McCoy, huh? So I could keep playing, but it's not gonna do anything. I see. Well, if we got a lucky flag, then I kind of have to put it down. It's St. Patrick's Day, you know? Clover? Hey, what? We can't have two people called Clover. What the hell? I just think the designs of the girls are cute. They feel fairly normal for a game like that. Are they all, like, wearing variants of, like, different suits? What kind of game is Cactus McCoy, Pyromancer? I don't think that I've interacted with that one. It's not even revealing. Yeah, it's just different suits. But I mean, like, if they're all styled differently, that's kind of cool. Red, black suits. Yes, I definitely have seen the designs before. Because, like I said, like, my introduction to Helltaker was through the What the Hell video. And they got custom art done of all the girls for the video. And it was really cool. I kind of want to pull up the video so I could show it. I'm pretty sure that it's safe to show. Because I'm pretty sure Oreo music is fine to play on stream. I haven't tried it yet. If it's not, my bad. I don't mind. Side-scroller kind of game. Huh. So kind of like a Mario type. I'm assuming it's some kind of platformer. But if you're a cactus, then you're probably shooting people with the little cactus needles, right? Ah! Ah! Okay. Ba. Hold on. Sorry. Anyway. Grabbed a cursed item that turned you into a living cactus. That's really funny. Main differences are that it's not puzzled to bullet hell. Interesting. The protagonist is a girl, so... The what? Gonna try cheesecake... Cheeseria. Cheeseria. Is that like a grilled cheese one? That sounds like it's gotta be grilled cheese, right? Unless it's like a really... Well, if it's cheesecake, it'd be cheesecake-eria. I would think. But perhaps I'm wrong and I just don't understand the way of the world. I can always be surprised. Oh, you got a recipe for me. About Ghost Girls this time. Second game, the Helltaker dev by Ghost Girls. Ooh. So Cheeseria is about grilled cheese. Interesting. Here you go, sir. I hope it's okay. Ghost Girls. So many different kinds of ghosts that you could pick, too. Although it is kind of funny to imagine a dev opening up the Phasmophobia menu and being like, alright, which spirits do we think are dateable? What do we want? Do we want just a regular spirit? Do we want a wraith? Do we want Ure? What do we want? Anyways, thanks for listening to me yap about some of my favorite indie games. Yeah, of course. I love hearing about all sorts of different kinds of games. I didn't grow up playing very many games, so there's not, I don't know. I just don't have too much experience to go off of. Hello, sir. I guarantee that game exists. What, Cheesecakeria? Or like a game about actually dating the Phasmophobia ghosts specifically. There we go. Because if we're dating the Phasmophobia ghosts, I guess that's not too surprising, unfortunately. Reminds me of the Metaton quiz show where it's like, wow, would you smooch a ghost? And then every answer was yes. By the way, I think we're scamming the customers. I don't think that we should start the whipped cream down here. But maybe I'm just a hater. Bum ba 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 ba. Which Phasmophobias are most dateable? Yeah, could you imagine like there's gotta be a tier list somewhere that someone's made of like, oh, which Phasmophobia ghost would I date? Let's do a tier list. Sadly not, it's just workers and we just need to protect from the ghost unit who ended up turning into ghosts themselves. Ah, I see. I guess that makes sense. Does that mean that there's a human dating all these ghosts? That's a little bit sad, isn't it? They've got nobody to hold. They can't hear the love dub from you anymore. Why the hell did you volunteer for this OIC? I'm not sure how, but I only just realized the yellow sticks topping is cheese and not mini fries. Yeah. I probably should try out more of the Papa's games. I just hadn't gotten to it. The only ones that I actually played, oh fuck, I fucked it up. The only ones I actually played were, Freezeria and Taco Mia. Because, Taco Mia was the one I grew up with. And then, someone kept telling me Freezeria was the best one, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot, and now I have to... Now I'm pretty far into Freezeria. Anyways, pretty late for me, so I'm a dip. Thanks for the pleasant chat, Cam. Good night, chat. Bye-bye, Aki. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Now, cookie, cherry, cookie. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I really do need to try out the rest of the Papa's games. If for nothing else, I think Hot Doggeria takes place in a baseball stadium. So if for nothing else, I would love to try out that one. Because I don't know if you knew this, but I'm a big fan of baseball. So much so that, like, I keep considering, something I'd love to do one day if I ever had, like, a smidge of relevancy. Like, there's a few things that I'd want to do. But one thing that I'd like to happen at some point is I'd love people to just tag me in bad cooking videos. That would make my day. But two, I would love one day if people, like, just reached out, were like, hey, this is my baseball swing, what do you think of it? Or just tag me in baseball clips. Because I'd love to just yap about baseball for a bit. That would be really cool. Have you ever played the Papa Louie games? The ones actually called that? I have not. Oh, we made it to Easter. We locked in so hard that we just completely skipped over St. Patrick's Day. To the point that, we're just like, alright, I guess we're on Easter now. The little rabbit. This is cute. The colors. I wish there's... They're gonna make me wear these colors. I guess they are very Easter. They're pretty, but there's no green. How am I supposed to survive without my green? What do they want me to do? Do they expect me to die? Like, what? What did I even get? Like... In those games, something happens that gets everyone abducted, so you play as various customers with various abilities to try saving everyone from living food. Interesting! The first one you play as is Papa Louie fighting against living pizza, and the future ones, there's more variety. Huh. I absolutely would not have expected that from Papa's. It doesn't just come off as something that you'd run into, in a Papa game. But I guess since most of the Papa's games that I've played are like this one, of course, I would just be confused. Aw, the little bunny ears! Aw, that's so cute. This should be blue. I like the bunny ears so very much. They make me so happy. This would look better like that, I think. She would look good with that. I could wear headphones, why not? Those are cute. Those are the only three that aren't like these ones I see. So that's where Papa Louie goes. He's just on a side quest to save the world. Meanwhile, we're sat here working in the freezeria. Which is a little bit crazy to think about. He's just on his side quest. Looks better that way. And then I'm gonna go get my purple glasses. And then let's change our outfit. We're getting into the holiday spirit, guys. I don't even know what I want to wear here. I'll put on the bunny ears though. I think they're cute. Or I could put the camera on, but yeah, the camera looks cute. So then I'll put on this belt. Actually, the pink would look better with this fit. And then I will throw on this guy. And then my glasses. There we go. We're in the spirit of things. Can't even see that. There's her little bag. And then we're gonna put on those shoes because they're cute. And then that headband because it's cute. And I like giving her the little jacket. Maybe she'd look cute in that. Yeah, that's cute. Or I guess she's I have that on, so maybe I'll throw her in this one. That'll look cute. I'm so bad early game without the doorbell. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's honestly really fair. Because I feel like once you get the doorbell, you're just chilling for a while. Why is there a glass block for Easter? Am I crazy? I'm surprised yellow was not one of the colors that they have. Easter. Buy any 8 posters from the shop, that's nice. Why are all of these... Well, I guess they're the colors of Easter in this world. And I'll just buy all of it, because why not? It's easier if I buy it now, so when I decorate, I don't have to think too hard about what I'm doing. Even if it costed me a lot of money to do that. So now I'm gonna go decorate. Oh wait, we have a new outfit. Oh, nice! What's the difference? Oh, it's just a color swap and a goggle swap. Honestly, this just makes him look like a pirate. So I'm just gonna keep him in this. One makes him look like a biker, then the other one makes him look like a pirate. Alright, let's see. We don't need these pots of gold anymore. We'll keep the mint gum, though, because it's fun. Alright. The little table there. And then we have the Easter glass block. What it does, I don't know. Easter. Misty. Yummy. It's not a lie. It's cake. Can I put it on that wall? No. Well, the whole wall is gonna be covered in posters by the end of this. I don't care if it looks tacky. Honestly, the blue floor would probably look the best with, like... I'm thinking the pink, actually. And then I will, make... no. This would be better as that light purple. And then, the countertop being a... No. There we go. That looks cute. It's pretty cute. It is bothering me there isn't something in the front, though. Do I have a neutral thing that I can put up there? No. Well, that's fine. Being indecisive and playing the pasta one instead. Hey man, nothing wrong with the pasta one. But with that being said, it has been a long journey today. We had executed our wisdom teeth. We found out our appendix is still alive, which is crazy to me. And two of our teeth got away. And then we made ice cream. And I think the fact that we made ice cream is pretty good. So, I shall bid you all adieu. I see that, Lotus is live right now, so I will be sending you to, Lotus, who's playing Minecraft right now. I shall see you guys on Tuesday, maybe for Hollow Knight. We'll find out. We'll find out what it is. But I'll see you guys then. Thank you for stopping by. If you'd like to join the Discord, feel free to join at the link, and I shall see you then. Stay for end screen, and say hi to Lotus for me. Bye-bye!